I dreamed a dream I couldn't die. One second, if anybody's coming into the chat. Sorry, guys, I can't see you because I'm digging through my email right now. Give me one moment. Oh, shit. I should have checked my teeth and made sure I don't have some gross ass shit all over my teeth. Just had a sandwich. What's going on? Okay, my email is not working. Oh, here we go. All right, let me see. One second, guys. I'll be right with you. Hi. It's very close, up close and personal. I can't see if you guys are chatting. Let me see. Do I even have any viewers? Oh, I do. Hi, Lisa Vanderhelm. Hey, Marita. Hey, Jaden Crumnow. How are you? I'm going to unbox. Hey, Jennifer Aquarius. Right on. She's actually on YouTube right now, you guys. We're getting ready to. The celebrity is in, the creator of the deck we're about to unbox is here in the chat. Sorry, I have gotten a little backed up. I've been busy. I ended up in this class this week that was unexpected. It was a gift from a friend, which was very sweet of them. But some of the days I've been wanting to do some of these unboxings and haven't been able to. So I'm going to have to be fairly quick because I have a 5 o'clock house showing coming in. It's just been madness. Madness! Hey, Marge Smith, how are you? So you guys, we are going to unbox. Let me just flip the camera really quick. It's actually an unbagging, but that's okay. It's the same difference. This is made by Jennifer Aquarius on Etsy. I believe, Jen, the way that they find you is Jennifer Aquarius 23. Is that correct? I couldn't remember. I know I have it listed in the first deck I unboxed. I bought 3 of these decks from her. I want to say 2 tarot decks and an oracle deck. And then Jennifer was nice enough to send me a deck just for doing the unboxing, which was totally unexpected. I don't know if I should say that. I hope that's okay to say that. It was very generous of her, but she actually ended up sending me 2. I was like blown away. 2 matching decks. So there's going to be other decks that are going to get unboxed also, including the one that I'm doing today. So this is how it came to me. I've yet to even open it. So let's just get it open. Let's get it off. Let's get her undressed, folks. So this is it. This is, and see right there, it says Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, if you can see that. And this is the Sacred Secrets of the Heart Oracle. I love the burning heart. So I'm going to use my teeth. To get this plastic off. And one thing I love, actually, when I just flip this deck over, let me just show you guys. One thing I love with these cards that I noticed in the other deck too, and with this oracle deck, and sort of drew my attention, is that there's not always like great things in the cards. It's not all positive. Like sometimes oracle decks to me could be a little bit too positive, but this is the first card that I see called Burning Memories. And this could go either positively or negatively in a reading, I feel like, which I love that because it kind of gives you. It's sort of like my interpretation in like Tarot, you have the Tower card, the Devil, the Death card, and people freak out about those cards, but you need to have that aspect of stuff. So when we're looking at issues of the heart or sacred secrets of the heart, we want to have both the good and the bad. So we have Twin Flames, which is the whole reason why I've even ordered these decks, is because I just think that they would be fantastic for this style of reading. And so I'm going to start to use these. That's why I got a couple of different decks from her. And I also like that the pictures are kind of current in the sense that they're like normal life stuff. Wild Child. I love it. Hey, Kat Mutzenberger. How are you, dear? Hi, Jessica Farley. How are you, honey? Are you back on Facebook, it looks like? Yeah, so it is Jennifer Aquarius 23 on Etsy, and I will have everything linked in the video description, you guys. So if you go there, the key to my heart, isn't that lovely? So she created all of these decks. I think it's kind of awesome that she did this. Do you know how many cards are in this? This is a hefty Oracle deck. Like, this is a lot of cards. Usually Oracle decks are like 52 maybe, or 62 cards sometimes. This feels like more than that. This feels like a really sizable oracle deck. Slowly Mending a Broken Heart. And see, this is what I mean. Like, there's like positive and negative aspects to love. And I like that she includes all of that. It's not all sing-songy, happy-go-lucky. like there's options here. We've got like a lot of different stuff. Isn't Wild Child great? I know, I love it too, Jessica Farley. Jenna, you can't see because you're on YouTube, but somebody on Facebook is saying Wild Child, loving it. Restoration. Oh, I love this card. This is a good card for like coming back together. Or even just like kind of repairing oneself, like taking a pause and then coming back at it from maybe a different angle. But I love the light coming off the heart. Let's see. I think diamonds solid. Interesting. I mean, this makes me think of clarity. This makes me think of beauty, of light, also of the beginnings of like this. To me, I don't know what Jen's interpretation of this card was when she created it, but to me, this also makes me think of like a solid relationship, diamonds leading to the idea of marriage or the coming together. So like if this were to come up into a reading, I would kind of interpret it in that, depending on where it was placed in the reading, in what position, the question that was asked, all of that. But this idea of it being solid, and diamonds brings me to this idea of like union or wedding, clarity, those kind of things. Distance. So this is a very common thing in twin flame relationships as I learn more and more about them, is that there's a thing called separation. I love that. Is this like an island that's in the shape of a heart? That's awesome. So distance or separation is very common in like twin flame relationships. I don't know if it's so much common in soulmate relationships, but I kind of, the more that I read up on twin flame, I kind of think that it's maybe similar to a soulmate relationship. I grew up in the era of soulmates because I'm a bit older, and twin flame wasn't really known to me until later in like say the last, I don't know, 5-7 years I've been hearing it. What does this say? Impossible. Ooh, oh no, but you know what I like about this? Even though this would be like appear as though it were a negative card, right? Like, oh no, it's impossible. You guys can't maybe come together. Or, I love that it's written in chalk. Like in essence, like it could be wiped away and cleaned clear and something new could be put on underneath this. Does that make sense? Like, even though it's a negative, it feels like there is an opportunity, depending on the rest of the reading, of course. You could look at this as if, even though it may seem impossible now, give it time, right? Because we can always wipe the chalkboard clear and maybe rewrite history or rewrite the relationship. Or does that make sense? So, I mean, it could come up as a very negative, like, nope, sorry, give up, go another route, pick another person. This is not going to work for you. But I also see that there is this sort of possibility of it changing too, because it's written in chalk, if that makes sense. Oh, you can see Lisa. Okay. Why do twin flames separate? Jaden, I'm still learning that. For some time, for my understanding, and I'm still trying to figure this stuff out, but it fascinates me. Twin flames go into separations for many different reasons. Sometimes it's just that they're not sort of ready for one another. Sometimes they have certain lessons, karmic lessons with other parties that they have come here to sort of finish out before they can actually sort of come together and join in their union, so to speak. To me, I was very anti-twin flame, only because I thought like it was a really high aspiration to have to live to. I was like, shit, soulmates is hard enough. Why would we want something that's like twin flame? That seems so impossible. Hence the word impossible, right? But the more that I read up on it, the more that I found out, like, I'm like, oh my God, this could actually be possible. I was thinking it was two people that were part of the same soul, so to speak. And there are sort of aspects of that to it, but I don't think that's the totality of what a twin flame experience is. I think it's about finding sort of maybe your other half or somebody that can teach you the other half of the things that you might need or lack in your life. And you two coming together kind of make a more complete, better version of yourself within, if that makes sense. Washed up. Oh, look what has washed up on shore. Oh, so sometimes you see a lot of people in twin flame groups upset because their twin flame has a drug addiction or whatever. But I think that this is all sort of part of sort of separation. Like they need to go through their lessons, and sometimes what I've seen and kind of what I've witnessed other people talk about too is that sometimes their twin flames can put them through the ringer. Hence the washed up card. Jaded. Ooh, look at that green heart of envy. All right, I got to keep an eye on the time too. Passion. I love it. Forbidden. Ooh, look at that apple. Adam and Eve, the original twin flames, right? Spying, suspicious. I love this one. This reminds me of somebody I know. They a little bit spying and I'm a little bit suspicious, but I don't even know. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but that's funny. Betrayal. Ouch. Three of Swords energy coming in at you right now with that knife, that dagger in the heart. Teamwork. I love it. So this is like coming together, actually creating something of, beauty, value, worth, this art here, creating that love together, supporting one another. I love this. I think that's my second favorite card next to Restoration so far. Nostalgia. And I love the water for like the emotions that, our heart connects. And also look at the ever so slight chain, if you can see that in there. Like some of the nostalgia that sometimes chains us to it. And we maybe can't break free. There's almost even like this little droplet of water could be like a tear or some sadness that we might be experiencing around something that's nostalgic with our love. And this deck, I don't know if this deck is necessarily made to be utilized solely as a twin flame thing, but I love that it's so heart-centric. I mean, if you guys have seen my business emblem, it's the wings that come together in the shape of a heart. So when I saw this deck, I was like, oh my God, I got to get this because I love heart imagery. Nest in children. So this is like getting ready for the next generation to come in. Brewing energy and boost. Get it, boost. So that could mean like the good things brewing or building. It's safe to love. How many of us want to know that already? Supportive. Bye, Lisa. I know, I love the hearts too, Jessica. I think they're great too. That's kind of why I picked them. Oh, loyalty! I love swans. Swan medicine is a big thing for me. They mate for life, swans, and they're fiercely protective. They represent the medicine of like grace. And so I love swans. They can be mean little motherfuckers though. But they love each other. And I love that it's all white. Equality, beautiful. I'm excited to use this deck. Shattered. Ouch. Okay, so Jennifer, for those of you on Facebook, she's saying twin flames are usually a mirror soul to you, yin to your yang. They break you and they make you. So that's why we've seen like these images of shattered and things like that. It's sort of like they can kind of draw out both the best and the worst in you is sort of, I think, what she's trying to say, and also sort of what I've kind of experienced or read about is that people really go through the mill with their twin flame. Especially if they find them and it's not quite ready to be together, so to speak. 1 + 1 = love. And this too, I have to say this, when I look at this image, Jen, it makes me, I hope I can call you Jennifer, I should say, it makes me think of the temporariness of the sand, similar to like the chalk in Impossible. Interesting. Locked up. Oh no! No, no! Nobody wants to see this card! Not when we're talking about the love! Apologies. That's sweet. and much needed at times. Where are we at for time? Fading away. I think this is a Banksy. Is this Banksy? I feel like this was a Banksy painting. But I love it. Uh-oh, are they here? I hope they're not here yet. Let's do a couple more cards and then I'm going to have to sign off, guys. I've got 4 more of these decks to do, or 3 more. Confusion. But once I get them all out and looked at and sort of centered, I'm going to start to do some readings for you guys with these cards. Red light. Pause. It's not a complete stop. It's just, we're going to pause for a moment. I like that. I think they are here. I'm going to have to sign off, guys. Yeah, they're coming in the front door. One moment. Oh God, they're coming in the front door. So I will sign off. Check out this deck. All the information will be in the description box down below. Once it's fully uploaded to YouTube. I look forward to opening the other decks. Thank you so much, Jen, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, take care.